don't like it. Sorry guys, you're welcome to the channel. This is the fourth time I'm going to say this today, and I'm tired already because of the internet. I don't understand. My internet used to be, I had to switch over to Glow because it seems very stronger than even all my Smile and every other one that I have. But it's really acting funny. So guys, welcome again, and I think I'm going to be starting all afresh because all the recording I've had, they've all gone. They're all gone. So I'm going to start all over again. If you're joining us just for the first time, welcome to TMNmedia's trading channel. Now, on this channel, we'll teach you how to make at least averagely 50% monthly profit from Bitcoin trading, all for free. It's a free trading, so don't think we're going to be asking you to pay anything. It's a free trading as long as you continue to follow us and flow with us on it. Now, our past episode, this is the third episode, so I welcome you guys to the third episode of TMNmedia Trading. This is the third episode. The first episode was all about what cryptocurrency is in layman's language, while the second episode was about how you can make 50% with Bitcoin trading. Now, this episode is all about how to trade Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin trading all about? Excuse me. Now, here you're going to be learning a few things about where does the money comes from when we are trading Bitcoin. What exactly is Bitcoin trading? You're going to learn what Bitcoin trading in layman language. I was almost about rounding this up before the video turns all back. And you're also going to learn how and when to buy and sell. You're also going to learn how to know when it's a profitable trade for you or not. And also, finally, you're going to learn how to control the market if you want to. Yes, you're going to learn all this, and all these are for free. In fact, guess what? Some of my students are challenging me and saying, bros, this is Ojoro. This information you are giving to these people is well more packed, much more than what you gave us. Now, guess what? This is because it's a video version and it's always in different episodes, and they are all very packed. Now, it's also for all of them also to be able to also get to hear this, because some of them we only had to just dive into the matter straight and start trading. Some of them we just had to do small explanation and just boom. Some of them don't even get to, they are also getting to hear some of these fresh things from here. So some of them are wondering, is this for real? This thing you are telling them is even much more than, I think one of them even accused me and challenged me and said, bros, you are giving a much more power-packed information to people for free than what you gave to us. I said, no. What you don't understand is what they are getting is the elementary. What you got is the mother of them all. You see, what you are getting right now is the elementary. But you see, what they are getting is the core. The core. You are getting an elementary to get you started, at least to start putting small change into your pocket. So you need to understand how it works. So that explanation is more detailed, is babyhood explanation, baby stage explanation. But you see, their own aspect is advanced. We go straight into trading. We do practical example. They get to learn by flowing and doing the thing itself. So here, today's episode, you're going to be learning so much. So I want you guys to just stay with me and let's get this started. This is the third time I'm going to be doing this. So I pray this will just be the last one so that I can wrap this up. Now, if you're joining us and you don't know anything about what we've done in the first episode, in the second episode, I need you to go to our YouTube channel. Just search TMNmedia. TMNmedia. Search for TMNmedia and you will see all the episodes that we've had, the first and the second episode, and you'll be able to watch them all together. Now let's go straight into this aspect. Now I've already given an explanation of it, but I'm going to go over it again. Now, how today's topic is all about Bitcoin. First, what is Bitcoin? Internet money. Is a digital money that you can send and receive as payment. Now, Bitcoin is internet money, a digital cash. It does not have any physical coin. It does not have any physical cash. It does not have any physical representation. It's a digital money. It does not have any office. It does not have any owner. It does not have anybody controlling it. Everybody that uses Bitcoin controls Bitcoin. It does not have a ambassador. It does not have what else does all these people have? It does not have franchise. Bitcoin does not have anything. Now Bitcoin is money, just like you have dollar. US dollar is US dollar. You have Zimbabwe dollar. Can you compare Zimbabwe dollar and US dollar together? Nah, lie. So US dollar is US dollar. So Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Every other coin, they exist and they stand on their own. They are of their own. Now Bitcoin is different, and now is the mother of all the coin. Now we in all the previous episode, we talked about how Bitcoin emanated and why all cryptocurrency is called cryptocurrency. You should understand that cryptocurrency emanated from Bitcoin, from the word cryptography. Now, Bitcoin. Now, you've heard about Bitcoin. Now, there are some facts you need to know about Bitcoin. I'll quickly summarize them. Now, this you will learn in the previous episode. Bitcoin, there is only available for the whole world 21 million Bitcoin to ever be mined and be used. 21 million Bitcoin. Guess how many we have in the world? We are billions. Just to talk of Lagos alone. Lagos alone will finish Bitcoin. But you see, Bitcoin is limited in volume, but it is not limited in users. Everybody in the whole world can get to use Bitcoin. But we can only get to use the 21 million that is available. Are you getting it? You see, out of the 21 million to be available, already 17 million is available and is in circulation. Everybody is already using the 17 million. We are going to get into details of all that later in the episode. But first, you see, the first 30 minutes, we're going to be talking about everything you need to know that I've just talked about, that this episode consists of. Now, you see that 17 million is already in circulation. We're going to talk more about the breakdown, how it's being used. You're going to get to understand, which is going to ginger your confidence and be able to know that, this is the reason why this guy is stuck with Bitcoin. Yes, you'll get to understand. But before we get to that, now you see, Bitcoin itself, one Bitcoin is divisible into how many? Do you have an idea? One Bitcoin is divisible into 1 million pieces. So right now, let's say 1 Bitcoin is worth 3 million naira. Divide 3 million by 1 million. That means you can buy the lowest fraction of Bitcoin for 3 naira. So that's the lowest fraction, the chickeny, the smallest part of Bitcoin, 3 naira worth of Bitcoin. Now it gets to change as the value increases, but what it implies is you can buy 0.0000001 Bitcoin. Yes, that is what it implies. Bitcoin is a digit money, so it's a digital money. It's not like physical cash like this. Bitcoin is in digits. Can I see something to write? 00. Okay, 0.00000. Digits like this. Digits. Yes, that's what Bitcoin is. Digits. So it's not physical cash, no physical coin, no physical whatever, anywhere. Bitcoin is digital money. Now, to break this digital money down, for you understanding it now. Now, this Bitcoin we talk about, we said you can afford to buy the smallest, 3,000, 5,000. So you can buy as low as 5,000, 2,000, in fact 200, 500 worth of Bitcoin, 1,500 worth of Bitcoin. You can buy as you can afford. So not because we say Bitcoin is 3 million, you say 3 million, I can't afford it. No. Or because we say it's $8,000 or $8,500. No. Not because of that. You see, you can buy the smallest fraction, the smallest you can buy as you want. Now, that being said, now let's talk about the functions of Bitcoin, the characteristics of Bitcoin. Yes, so digits. Yes, it's digits. So thank you there, Ohaz Ombo. Thank you there. Now, you see, it's digital money, no physical thing with Bitcoin. Now, let's go straight into all this thing, but I want you to follow the scenario so that you get a perfect understanding. Now, the first thing is this. We say Bitcoin is digital money. It is limited in quantity, but not limited in user. Everybody in the world can get to use it. Now, that's good. But again, we also said 1 Bitcoin can be divided into 1 million pieces, meaning you can buy the smallest fraction as low as possible. Now, one thing you need to understand there is that Bitcoin has one major attribute, which is sending and receiving. Sending and receiving. Sending, receiving. That is Bitcoin. You see, when we are sending, that's why you get to hear about, oh, Bitcoin wallet. Give me your Bitcoin wallet addresses. That's like the account number for every individual who owns Bitcoin account. You see, we can create wallet address for everybody in the whole world because it's digits. Digits is endless. Digits is endless. You'll be hearing trillion, something is too much. So everybody who gets to use Bitcoin can have wallets. In fact, you can have more than 10, 20 as you wish. So for you to know that it will circulate and reach everybody in the world. So those wallet addresses are for you receiving your own Bitcoin and sending your Bitcoin. So when you are sending, it gets to identify your wallet as the sender. When you are receiving, you get to identify your wallet as the receiver. So it's like your bank account. If you sabi wetin I mean, you will get bank account where they expect a lot. Yes, those wallet addresses is like your bank account number for your digital money. Now, when your digital money enters, it comes like 0.01 Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin, 3 Bitcoin, 0.01, 0.02, 0.1, 0.9, 0.5. Those are money. Yes, they may be looking small. Imagine somebody giving you 1 Bitcoin, and 1 Bitcoin is worth 3 million naira. You are wondering, yes. So imagine if you say, take, I dash you 1 Bitcoin. It's 3 million naira. It's 3 million naira. Somebody just dash you just like that. That's $8,500. Somebody dashing you 1 Bitcoin. So when we say Bitcoin has 2 functions, sending and receiving. Now let's break it down and go into trading. How does this emanate into trading? How will you be able to trade this? Now, let me ask you, if you want dollar, what do you do? Let's say I have 5,000 here, and a friend of mine asks me, oh, please send me dollar. Okay, how much dollar? He says, send me $20. All right. Now I will go to Aboki with my money and say, Aboki, I want to buy dollar. He said, how much dollar? $20. He said, me, I dey sell them for $3.50 per dollar. He said, okay, no problem. Give me $20. He said, $20, now 7,000. I said, 7,000. All right, boom. I've added money to this. This is 7,000. Take. Give me $20. Now, what did Aboki go do? Collect 7,000 and give you dollar, right? That's Aboki giving you dollar. The same thing applies to the bank. You go to the bank, you pay them cash, they give you dollar. Now, they give you the dollar. Now, in the terms of Aboki, he gives you dollar. Now, you are holding dollar instead of naira. How do you pay? The person has an account, whatever, you turn it to digital. Remember, you can't send cash from here straight to abroad. Abi, you convert the dollar by paying it into a domiciliary account, a dollar account, or whatsoever account. It now becomes dollar, right? Dollar. That's old version. I'm giving you old version of conversion so that you get to understand better. Instead of telling you paper, telling you all those things, let's talk about the old version. So you now take it to the domiciliary account, pay it there. The dollar becomes digital money. Now you send it to your friend. What did you do to get dollar? You bought it with naira. Now, what will you do to get Bitcoin? You have to buy it with naira. You have to buy it with naira the same way you bought the dollar. How do you buy it? Now, this is your dollar. This is your naira. And you want to get Bitcoin. All you need to do right now is turn this money into digital money. Deposit it into your account. Pum, it becomes digital money. Go to the bank, you make the deposit. Now, I've converted this 5K into digital money. What do I need to do next? Log in to my local Bitcoin. Sign up for local Bitcoin account. Create an account, verify my account. Now, I want to buy Bitcoin worth of 5,000 naira. Boom. I see a buyer. I transfer the money to the person. The person gives me Bitcoin. Now, I have Bitcoin worth 5,000 naira. But guess what? When I was buying it, Bitcoin was at a particular price. Just note that. We are going to come back to that one. When I was buying it, Bitcoin was at a particular price. Now, I have bought Bitcoin. Whatever I want to do with it, I want to send it to somebody. I can send it to that person. Remember, it all started with this cash. It is now digital cash. That digital cash, I now turn it to crypto cash, meaning digital money. It's still money, right? So this money, and now I found out I bought this Bitcoin when Bitcoin price was like probably 8.5, which the price is right now. Let's now assume that Bitcoin price now increased to 9.5 or 10,000. Meaning my 5,000 has now increased by probably 20%. Meaning I now have 6,000. Oh, I now have 6,000. I say, hey, I now have 6,000. Let me sell it now. Okay, I want to collect back my cash. I have Bitcoin worth of 6,000 naira from my 5,000 naira. Now I want to collect back my money. I need the cash. I need the money. I want to see the money physically. What do I need to do? Sell that Bitcoin. Remember, when I want to acquire that Bitcoin, what did I do? I purchased the Bitcoin. Now I want to convert that same Bitcoin back into Naira. What do I need to do? Sell that Bitcoin. Now if I'm selling it, I will be sending it to somebody who is going to give me the cash. That person needs to sell his own. He needs to buy Bitcoin. I want to sell. So buyer meets seller. I exchange. We exchange. Now I have cash. It's in my account. Now if I want to turn that money back into cash, what do I need to do? Go to the ATM. Pam, 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 pam. Withdraw. Pew. Now I am 1,000 naira richer. Why? I transacted during the price range and now it has changed and now there is an increase. 5,000 has yielded 1,000 naira. What did I do? Buying and selling. Do you guys understand? Buying and selling. That was what I did. Now you see, everybody that is in the world using Bitcoin, we are all doing buying and selling, no matter the country you are in, whether US, in anywhere in the world you are all doing buying and selling. Before you can hold Bitcoin, you have to buy it. Before you can exchange Bitcoin for your Naira or for your dollar or for whatever cash you want, you have to sell it. And Bitcoin has one characteristic. It can be exchanged to any country currency in the world. So it is not just dollar, Naira, pounds. Any currency, even to the Zimbabwe dollar. Yes. To the most useless dollar, it can be exchanged. Now, you may be wondering, you say, okay, so you mean before we can deal with Bitcoin, it has buying and selling. That means for me to have Bitcoin, I must buy. For me to get rid of my Bitcoin, I must sell it. Now, there is buying and selling, right? That is clear. Now, you now be wondering, okay, buying and selling. So, where does the profit, how does the profit come? Where does the profit come from? We've agreed, we've concluded. Bitcoin involves trading, buying and selling. What is trading? Buying and selling now for profit margin. Imagine somebody who is selling imagine somebody who is selling a phone, a mobile phone. He will buy at a manufacturer price, right? A wholesale price. Then he's going to sell at a retail price to get profit, right? That is business. It's trading. It's called trading. When we now say Bitcoin trading, all we are saying is buying and selling of Bitcoin for profit margin. Whether you are buying it to meet a need, whether you are buying it to fulfill a transaction, you will be trading Bitcoin as long as you are involved with Bitcoin. So everybody that gets involved in Bitcoin is a Bitcoin trader. Everybody that gets involved with Bitcoin is a trader. You will do buying and selling, whether you like it or not. You must buy your Bitcoin, and there is a time you're going to sell that Bitcoin when you need the money back. So everybody that is involved is into buying and selling. Now, so how does the money, where does the money come from? We're getting into where and how you're going to learn. You see, the next one is, where does the profit come from? When we go through where does the profit come from, you get to know, so how do I know when to buy and how do I know when to sell? How do I know when to check in and when to check out? How do I even get to control this Bitcoin market itself? Can I control it? You are going to learn all about that. Now, let's go straight into it. Now, where does the money come from? I'll give you a good example so that you will remember very well. First, let's say I want to buy Bitcoin right now. One Bitcoin is worth $8,500. Okay, I will use the one where we sabi, where we understand. We understand. Naira. We want to buy Bitcoin, and one Bitcoin is worth 3 million naira. Let's say I bought one Bitcoin, 3 million naira. Are you with me? I bought it today. I said, okay, somebody tell me that there is money inside this Bitcoin. I don't know how there is money, how the money is it, right? Now, let's say I bought it today. The Bitcoin price now went down. I'm looking at my 3 million in my wallet. Like you also look at your Bitcoin in your blockchain wallet and you see it go up, come down, go up, come down, right? Then I'm looking at the thing, it's going up, it's coming down, it's going up, it's coming down. I say, hey, see, my 3 million has become 2.9 million. It has become 2.8 million. It's going up and down, right? You are wondering, you are afraid. Hey, this thing, my money don't go. But guess what? Your friend said, don't look at anything you are seeing. Don't look at all that. Just leave it for a month. And after a month, you're going to check it up and see and try and sell it. Now, let's say a month after now, but the guy was looking at the thing, it was going up and down. But later, after like 10 days, you check, you find out that your 3 million has become 3.2 million. How will you feel? This thing has gone up. It's true, this thing is increasing. It went down, it increased, but it has gone up now, and it's like stable, but it's still going down, it's still fluctuating. Now, we're going to get to that aspect of why it fluctuates, go up and down, and all those. You're going to hear all the scenario about that. But this is the key thing. Remember, where does the money come from is what I want to show you. Imagine when the price was fluctuating, is now 3.250. Meaning this person, let's even say it's 3.3. Let's even say the person made 10%. Let's not use big money. 3%, he made 10%, which is 300,000 of the 3 million. Now, at the end of the month, he has 3.3 million worth of Bitcoin. Now, what does he do? He wants to sell the Bitcoin. He sells the Bitcoin. He has made 300,000. Abi? You said yes. But guess what? He bought that Bitcoin from somebody. Didn't he? Yes, he did. Maybe that person bought it when it was cheaper. Instead of 3 million, he bought it at 2.5. Imagine, so don't let us talk with him. Let's talk with the person buying 3 million now. He's now selling the Bitcoin 3.3 million. His friend says, don't sell it yet. Leave it for another month. He says, no. Let me sell now. I see money now. Let me collect the money now. He sold and he collected 3.3 million. After 2 or 3 days, he discovered that it's now 3.5 million. Hey, this thing don't go up. Now, serious business with this thing. It don't go up. Waiting now. How did it go up? Now, it will always go up. Do you know why? Because the law of supply and demand affects Bitcoin. There is limited supply. There is excess demand. So when everybody is demanding for it and there is limited supply, the price will hike. It will hike. It will go up. So he has sold his own. Now he wants to buy back. It's now 3.5. Say, hey, Guinea, I sold this thing for 3.3. Now it's now 3.5. Meaning I had to spend an extra 200,000. This thing is not fair. You know, if he wants to buy back one Bitcoin, he can't buy one Bitcoin back, right? Now he says, okay, it's 3.5. No problem. I'll buy 3.5. He has bought 3.5. Now, guess what? He is buying from somebody who bought from him at 3.3. right? Are you getting the logic? Somebody bought it from him at 3.3. Now he said he wants to buy back because they've told him that he's going to double. He wants to buy it back. Now, in the verge of buying it back, the price is not coming down. He now said, no problem. He added 200,000. He added 200,000 to his 3.3. He's now 3.5. He is now able to buy 1 Bitcoin back. Remember, he started with 3 million. He made 300. He added 200. Now, what is his actual profit? 100,000. He's still not in loss. But now, he wants to buy it for a greater good. Guess what? Somebody bought the 3.3 from him. That person who bought 3.3 from him, what do you think will happen to the person? He has made profit of 200,000. From who? From the person who sold to him. And remember, he bought from the person. Now he's selling it back to him. Money is now exchanging hand. This person bought it 3 million. He sold 3.3 million. Somebody else bought from him 3.3 million. That's the time he entered the market. Now, the person waited for a while. The price went up to 3.5. Now he who sold at 3.3 says, oh, I should have waited. Let me buy. Then I will wait longer. Then I will sell again. Now, he wants to buy, but the price is not coming down to 3.3 anymore. The price is now retaining itself at 3.5. Now, the same person who bought from you is now selling to you at 3.5. He has also made how much? 200,000. From who? From you. Have you lost? Mba, you have not lost. You yourself, you have made only 100,000. Imagine that same way the money keeps circulating all over the world. That's what happens every day with Bitcoin. We exchange this money all within from ourselves based on time frame and patience that we have. Some can wait for 1 hour. Some can wait for 60 days. Some can even wait for a year. Some can only afford to wait. Let me wait 1 month. I need to make money. Some can even wait 1 week. 1 week. I need to see what they do. So everybody have different time frame for waiting. What now affects this price of Bitcoin to go up and down? Remember, I've told you, law of demand and supply. It applies in Bitcoin because there is limited quantity. There is maximum demand is at its peak. In fact, we have not even started yet. So imagine, this is where the money comes from ourselves. We are not robbing anybody. You are not robbing anybody to make money with trading. Bitcoin trading, no. We're not robbing anybody. Imagine somebody, imagine that same person who sold at 3.5 and say, this is a good price. Let me sell now. He sold back to the same person who sold to him. Now that person now bought it at 3.5 and said, Ngwano, this thing I'm going to leave it for 1 month. I'm going to leave it for another 1 month. I'm not going to touch it. If you like me reach 4,000, if you like me reach 4 million, if you like me reach 5 million, I'm going to wait well. I'm not in a rush because as he say it's profitable. Now this same guy will sell up 3.5. Now sees that Bitcoin is now increasing from 3.5 to 4 million, from 4 million to 4.5, 4.5 to 5 million. What do you think will be going through this guy's mind who sold at 3.5? Hey, whoa, I would have waited though. And if I've waited though, I would have also sold higher. I think I should buy some Bitcoin. Now he wants to buy. This guy who bought it back is not ready to sell. Now he has to be compelled to start looking in within the market to buy from people inside the market, right? He's trying to buy from people inside the market. Guess what? He's seeing small amounts. 0.5, 0. This, 0. This, 0. That. And they are all selling at higher market rates. They are no longer selling at 3.5. They are now selling at 4.5. But he said, I need to buy this thing. Let me buy so that I can also make profit. He's buying fractions. He's buying fraction. When he collect all the fraction and make them one, do you think he's going to sell lesser than what he bought? That lie. He's planning to sell big. You now be wondering, but why does the price fluctuate and goes up? Now there is another episode for that. Why it goes up, do like this. We're going to break it down, dissect it. You will understand why the market goes up and down. Then your heart will be at rest. You will know that, hey, this Bitcoin, forget, it's going to go back up. It's going to go back this. It is normal. It is normal at this period. This is the period where it normally try push up and do. Bitcoin will be doing push up always at this period. So guess what? Get ready for it. August, July is going to be tremendous. So it's amazing. So let's say that's where the profit comes from. The money comes from within ourselves, buying and selling to ourselves all over the world. So don't think the world revolves around your bum. Not be only you did this world. There are many people in this world. So let's go straight to, so how do I know when to buy this thing safe? Since you say there is money in it, it changes because of the price. So how do I know when to buy? Like we had in the previous episode, we had an assignment for people to buy when the price comes below 8,000. If you remember. Now, if you bought, you are good. You would have at least made like 5%. If you didn't buy, don't worry. You will still be able to buy when the price comes down as low as 8,150 or 8,200. You can buy. Once it comes down to 8,150, 8,200, you can buy. You can enter the market. Now you may be wondering, so how do you know 8,100 or 8,150 is a good buy? How do you know it is safe? What about if I bought at that period and it's now start going down? What will I do now? That is not a fear. That is not something you should worry about. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Now you see, there's a law governing Bitcoin, and it's a law of demand and supply. There will always be price fluctuation. It will come up, it will go down, it will come up, it will go down. Why? Because when people buy, people sell. Let's say you have 17 million available right now, and you as a person, you carry 10 million away from that 17 million. How many go there? 7 million. If some people also come, they carry 5 million. How many go there? Not be 2 million. Now imagine that 2 million. All the people who want buy big, they no fit buy big. They see small. Now small, everybody they buy, they whole body say, no worry, one day I go see big one. Now guess what? One day, if all of us is scarce for market, what do you think will be happening to the price? Everybody no one sell now. They no one sell at the normal price. So price go they go up, Abi? Price go they go up. You where you wait, say make the price go up where. Once you reach your level, you sell, right? When you sell and you release back into the market, what do you think will happen to the price? The price will drop. Now everybody have excess. Those people that have been looking for much quantity to buy, now you have released quantity into the market. Ngwanu, they'll buy it straight up, clear. Now once you see when they sell, the price drops. Once they buy it off, what happens? The price goes back. Are you seeing it? When somebody buys, the price, what do you think that when you have mass full of people buying, everybody's buying, the thing will become scarce now, Abi. The price will be going up. But what happens when somebody who holds a big chunk now decide to sell? Since the price is up, remember, the purpose is for profit. Sells. The price will drop because now everybody they look for it before now. Now it's not excess. You cannot say it's not available. I say, I see it now. You are saying it's not available. See it here. I don't go back. So imagine that is what happens every day with Bitcoin. So you now be wondering, say, so how do I know when to enter? Instead of you giving yourself headache, trying to control, trying to say, let it go up. Oh yeah, go up. Bitcoin, go up. Bitcoin, bear. You are deceiving yourself. It will not bear anything. It will not climb anything. What you need to do instead is don't force or cry for help from Bitcoin. Why not just flow with Bitcoin? You don't have enough Bitcoin to control it. For you to be able to control Bitcoin, you need at least 100. In fact, 100 nowadays will not even allow you anything. You need from 500 to 1,000 worth of Bitcoin. Meaning 500 times 3 million. That's like 150 Oh boy, 1.5 billion. Abina, 500, okay, 3 million is one, Abi. 3 million, right? 3 million in 500 places. That's 1.5 billion. For you to get mouth, you get 1.5 billion if you don't have. So forget that aspect. You want to control the market. Don't bother controlling the market. But what can you do if you can't control the market? Can you know when it is profitable and when it is not? Can you know when it's going to move like this and when it's not going to move? Yes, you can. How would you know that? That will be in another episode. That will be in another episode where you get to learn how to flow into that. But right now, the last part of it that I want to break down to you is this. Before I'll give room for question and answer. If you have question, get ready, and ask your question. Now, this is the thing. Remember we said we have 17 million worth of Bitcoin in circulation already. Now, let me break it down to you. I have a scenario where I used to explain how that is. You see, out of that 17 million Bitcoin, there are some Bitcoin that they are like lost treasure. There are some that they are like, buy and keep. They are keeping it for like 10 years. That's the plan. So they will not touch it for all those periods. They are just inactive. They buy to keep it. They buy to store it. They buy. Some people bought it, lost their detail. Some people send wrong Bitcoin to wrong wallet addresses. Some people got their details lost. You see, all those set of people, they are all in the category of 10 million. Let me break it down to you. You see that 17 million? Let's divide it into 3 parts. First is 10 million. Second is 5 million. Third is 2 million. Are you getting it? 10, 5, 2. Now you see that 10 million. Those category of people that belongs there are people who bought for a long time period, people who bought for storage house. Let me just keep this portfolio for 10 years, 5 years. Let's see what will come out of it. 2 years, let's see what we're going to make out of it. Let's see what will become of Bitcoin. Let's see what this cryptocurrency is going to do for us. So those period, those 10 million people category are people who, some of them, they sent Bitcoin to wrong wallet addresses, except that wallet address is not functioning. If it's functioning, they will use it. Are you getting it? Once they use, is not in that category. The category of send and is not functioning, inactive. It's like a volcano that is dormant, inactive. It will only become active when triggered from within. So only become active when they gain access to the account or when they decided, okay, time is up, let's sell it. That's when such coin are active. So they are like 10 million. Imagine what percentage is that one? 10, 5, 2. Are you getting the logic? I'm explaining this concluding part to let you know and to let you understand the concept behind Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin will always increase in price and why the best is yet to come. Now imagine 10 million inactive, just like that. It's there, like a sleeping volcano. Only when you go wake them up, now you go erupt. Now, you see, 5 million is the second category. Now, this 5 million, they not lose any secret word. They not lose password. Access they intact, bam. Is very active. Now, they use it on many occasions, several occasions. Is very active. They can decide to sell it now. They can decide to buy it now. They can decide to do anything with that Bitcoin. Now, it's within people who are investors and they are whales. They control the market. Like I told you right now, you need like 1,000 worth of Bitcoin to be able to, be influential in community, Bitcoin community. Let's say you have 1,000 worth of Bitcoin. Right now, you can influence the price as you like. Yes, you can. You can. You can influence, but let's say you have 100. Once you push your 100, somebody buy them. For yourself to even buy them back, you go cry. You go to say, wow, go sell them. I for don't wait small. So it's not enough for you to start shutting some sites down or start making them, wifrey and say, hey, this guy don't sell this thing. You need more volume to be able to impact and do that. Imagine I have 1,000 and I say I'm selling 200. Boom, I'll shake the market. That one is sure. Let's say you sell that 200, you sell. The reason why those amounts is influential, I'm going to tell you. Remember, category 10 million, inactive sleeping volcano, only become active when it's triggered from within. Now you see the second category, very active. This one will be volcano. They are business people, business typhoon. They have all their details. They trade occasionally for profit purpose based on the price fluctuation. That's how they trade. So they are not day trading. They are not trading every day. They can be in their room like this and say, okay, yes, this is the flow of Bitcoin. I see the chart. Okay, guys, sell when the price reaches here, or buy more when the price reaches here. They have targets. Are you getting it? Those are the category of 5 million people. Now, what about the category of the remaining 2 million? You are wondering. That's the category where you and I belong to. So don't sweat it. Now the category where me, you, and plenty crypto traders belongs to. You see, everybody where they trade crypto, that is on a daily trading, that is our category. If you don't believe me, go to CoinCap Market. You can download the app on Google Play Store. You can visit the website CoinCap Market Cap. CoinCap Market. Go there and check daily volume that is being traded on Bitcoin, that is being exchanged on a daily basis from all the trading platforms. It not reach 2 million Bitcoin. It does not reach 2 million Bitcoin. Are you getting the logic now? Are you getting the scope? Imagine what we trade every day. When we say we sit down, we dey trade for all those platforms. All the thing where we dey do, it not reach 2 million Bitcoin. Out of how many? 21 million. Out of how many in circulation? 17 million. Out of that 17 million, all the things where we dey trade, where we dey buy, we dey sell, we dey buy, we dey sell, it is not up to 2 million Bitcoin. Now that is the category where we belong to. When you buy Bitcoin to send to for payment, when you buy Bitcoin to keep, whether 2 months, 1 month, that's the category you belong to. Now some people who buy Bitcoin and keep for 6 months, 5 months, 4 months upward, they belong to the category of the 10 million people. They only become active when triggered. Remember, when triggered. So it is equally distributed. Now you may be wondering and say, so all this analogy this man is giving, how does this thing now help? How does it make you know when to buy? How does it make you know when to sell? How does it make you know when to even know that this market is profitable? Right now, the level at which the market is a profitable region. Anybody who wants to buy and keep Bitcoin at this price for a longer period of more than 2 months is into profit. If you buy any price right now from 8,000, 7,000, it's a profit margin. Why? Within 2-3 months, it will change. Most especially when it's approaching October, September, October, November, you will be shocked. You will say, well, how is this thing happening, sir? It is happening because it's being controlled. This is one of the reasons why people say Bitcoin is volatile. It's not stable. It can be manipulated by anybody. Yes, it can be manipulated by anybody. And that is where I feed on. That is where the trading strategy I use feed on. Let them be manipulating the whole stuff. Me, I just want to follow them anywhere that they go. I know, okay, I don't have 1,000 Bitcoin. But can I flow with them? Will it do me any harm? No. It won't do me any harm. So why not flow with them? If they go like this, I go. If they go like this, I go. If they go up, oh yeah, let's go. If they come down, oh yeah, let's go. Anywhere belle face, we make money. The essence is to make profits. Anywhere belle face, make profit. So when you are saying, how would I now know it's profitable? How would I know it's a profitable range? Have you ever seen the price range of Bitcoin? Last year, it moved from, let me just give you last year. Last year, it moved from The lowest was like $560 or $600, let's say $600 from 2016. 1st of January 2017, it moved to 1,200, 100%. Now, that was 2016. 2017, it moved from the beginning of the year from about 900. After it went up, it came down to like 900, 800. It moved, boom, 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 and it moved straight up to how much? By July, October, it was still at 4,000 plus. 4,000 plus July. Last year, 4,000 plus July. Now it moved as high as from October, moved from that 4,000 from September, October, moved straight down to December from 4,000 plus to 14,000 to 20,000. You think it's a mistake? No, it was not mistake. Things drive it. Activities drove that increase. Those activities happens every year. So this year is not an exception. There is no exception. So it's going to happen. So wait and see. Don't worry, you will start understanding it when it's happening. In the period of we are in May, right? June, July, yes. Wait for it, wait for July, and come and check the price of Bitcoin in July. You see, even if Bitcoin went back as low as 4,000, I go buy, I go dey trade anyhow. In fact, if it come as 4,000, I go fit buy, I go fit get 2 Bitcoin. I've been waiting for it, let it come very low so that I can buy 2 Bitcoin. Yes, I'll just buy that one. That one is a long-term agenda. We trade Bitcoin on a daily basis. You see, you buy, you sell, you buy, you sell, you buy, you sell, you buy, you make profit. Imagine, you now be wondering, you say, but how do you make money from this thing? It's very simple. We told you that Bitcoin involves buying and selling, right? Imagine right now, I gave an instance on the last episode, which was Thursday. I said people should buy Bitcoin when the price hits. Let me check what we said. I said when the price hits exactly below 8,000, they should buy. Now when the Bitcoin price got to 8,000, that same Friday, just last Thursday, Friday, it went as low as 8,000, 7,960. My time is running out. I'm supposed to round it up and allow you guys to ask me a question right now before the video shut down. Now, and I said they should buy Bitcoin when the price go below 8,000. Do you know if they have bought Bitcoin by now, they would have made 5%? This was Thursday, right? Thursday. Right now, Bitcoin went up as high as what was the price it went up? I think it went up as high as, what's wrong with this internet? Why are you not coming up? Okay, it went out as high as 8.5. It went as high as 8.5. From 8,000, 8.5, 400. 400 should be like 5%. Yes, it went as high as 8.5. So that's even like 7%. So it went as high as 7%. It has come a bit now to like 8.3, now 8.4, around 8.4. It's still 5%. So from Thursday till now, they've made 5%. Imagine if somebody made that 5% and sold the Bitcoin. You are getting it, right? If you sold the Bitcoin, you have made 5%, right? Now imagine if you had 100,000 and you bought Bitcoin worth of 100,000 at 8.5. Then you sell that Bitcoin for 5%. Now you will now get 105,000, right? If you are going to buy Bitcoin again at that 8,000, will you still buy the same amount? Won't it increase? It will increase. Don't let anybody bulldoze you by saying, come and grow your Bitcoin. There's nothing like growing Bitcoin. There is nothing like growing Bitcoin. You can only increase the value of your Bitcoin. You can't grow Bitcoin. The only people that can say they are growing or increasing Bitcoin are miners because they earn in Bitcoin. Are you getting it? It's only miners that can grow their Bitcoin. They earn with Bitcoin. Or if you are earning in Bitcoin, then you say you are growing your income because you are growing as you're earning. So there is nothing like that. You see all those platforms that comes to you and say, invest, you make so in 15 days. They are all hype sites. They are all scam sites. That's why I so much believe in doing this thing yourself. I train people to do it themselves. I don't trade for people. They trade by themselves. Wakanda forever. Don't mind me. I just felt like doing something for the show. So I don't trade for people. I train them to trade themselves. So you see, these are the things you need to understand. You might be wondering and say, oh, all these things I've said so far. So how does it relate to making this money? I've just told you. You see, with this information, you will get to understand the markets. You will get to understand, okay, so when I see all those charts and I see them going up and down, it's because people are buying and selling. People are buying and selling every time. Yes, every time people are buying and selling. So if people are buying and selling every time, and the price will always fluctuate, do you know just within 2 weeks, the price have been to 10,000 and back to 8,000 to 7,000 plus. 10,000, 7,000 plus. Before it has gone as low as from 10, 11, 13,000 or 14,000 to as low as 6,000 plus. Came back to 10,000, is coming down again. Now it's going back up again. Then it will come down again. That is the market for you. Okay, you don't understand. You don't believe. You are still looking. Let me show you 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. 3 month chart. If you go watch the video to know how to get this. See the chart. See the lowest. 6,427. See the current price. 8,387. Now, it went as high. The highest is 11,000 in 3 months. In 3 months, highest 11,000. What is the lowest? 6,000. And if you see the charts, it's going up, down, up, down. It's about going up. Are you getting it? So when you flow with the market, what we do is we just flow with the market. If you want to learn more about how to trade, even when it goes up, comes down, you make profit. That is for the advanced, the basic training that I organize for people. Now you can chat me up later. You get discount. Once you're a participant here, you get good discount when you want to register for our training. But this channel is not about our training. This one is a free training where we get to go through this thing step by step. So in wrapping this up, I would like you guys to ask me any question. What I've covered so far is all you need to know about Bitcoin trading. Now, I did not go into the aspect of short-term trading, long-term trading, all the kind of trading, day traders and all that. Reason I don't want to make it too packed for you. That is for another episode where you get to interface with different. That's for the crypto episode. Now, what I dealt with here is where does the money comes from? You get to know where the money comes from ourselves. We are not robbing ourselves. This one is not Yahoo. We are not Yahooing ourselves. The money comes from ourselves. What you can afford, you buy. Somebody else make profit from that. When I sell right now, somebody make profit from it. When I buy, somebody make profit from it. So when I'm going to sell, I'm going to make profit from it. Somebody else is going to buy and sell and make profit from it. Meanwhile, some people make losses because they don't know how to do it. So it's all part of the market. So you are not robbing anybody. How and when to buy or sell. You see, we cover that by knowing the flow of the distribution of the market. We said it's only 2 million that is in circulation. You see, the others, they are stagnant. They are not selling their own. They are keeping it like this. They are waiting for the price to rise. So right now, the price is even low. The price is low. You are saying 8,000 low. Okay. Me, I was thinking it will get to like 4,000 or 5,000 before I get involved. Or like 3,000. I know that will pay me well. You may be thinking that way. But it will not even give you the opportunity to get to that. So you are looking at it now. The same time when it was 6,000. Some people were looking at it 6,000. Okay, let this thing still go down. Then I'll get involved. They do not recognize opportunities. You don't have to see the problem with Nigerians and people all over the world. They are too greedy. We are too greedy. You just want to hammer. You just suddenly want to turn 1 million. 100,000 into 1 million overnight. they happen like that. Don't become greedy. Take it small. What stops you from trading for 1 week or 2 weeks and make 10%? And you keep your chill. Wait for another drop that is huge. Then you pick again. So you are saying, how do you know? That is how you know. Don't try to get big profit. Can you take it small? Can you take it one after the other? Can you go for like, okay, let me be trading weekly for 10%. Okay, I want to be trading weekly for 5%. You see, that's where day trader comes in. Trading for 3%, 2%, 5% on a daily basis. The risk involved in that is that, you see, the time frame you have to wait long is not there. It's a very short time. And you have to mop up. So it's different from somebody who is doing a long-term trading. Like what we are doing here is a long-term trading. Trading for 1 week, 2 weeks for 10%. We are just trying to mop it up. You could hold it for a whole month. But see the advantage here. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have 100,000 and you bought Bitcoin when the price was at 8,000. Now it increased to 8,500 and you sold it. You made like, let's say 5,000. Now you now have 105,000, right? If you use that 105,000 to buy Bitcoin when the price dropped to like 8,200 or 8,300, are you not going to be getting more Bitcoin? Yes, you will. Now, if the price increases, you are going to be making more profit. Not only just that 100,000, but 105. Are you getting it? It's called compound trading. You trade with both your profit and your capital. So you need to understand. Now, I'm waiting for guys to. Now, if you want to control the market, you see what we do. I don't bother myself with controlling the market because I don't have 1,000 Bitcoin. I don't have 1.5 billion naira. So I'm not bothering myself controlling the market. I flow with the market. If market go up, then we'll go there. If it goes down, that's why me and my team and traders, we are not worried. If it goes up, they did it. If it come down, I will bet. Wakanda forever. So that's how it is. So it's so simple. When the price drops, we make profit. When the price goes up, we make profit. You have to learn that separately. So it's not part of this class. Get that straight. So if you can control the market, yes, you can. If you have on 1,000 worth of Bitcoin, but if you don't bother yourself. Just stay within that lane of the 2 million people where we be. You get it? Remember, 10 million. 5 million category, then 2 million category. Where do we belong? 2 million category. So don't bug yourself. Any question, guys? Thank you guys for staying with me. I hope you guys have learned a lot from this. Now, you may be wondering that all this information, how does it help with the initial trade we did? It will help you in such a way that it will give you confidence and morale to let you understand that, hey, it's still going to get better. Even if the price drops right now, hey, don't give up. Remember, we said it for a week. We said for a week. So we'll be reviewing the selling at the end of this week. It's a week old, so don't think it's for 1 day or 2 days. So if you want to check out when it was 8.5, no problem. But right now, some who wants to get in, if you want to get into the last episode lesson we had that you should buy Bitcoin as low as possible, as much as you can afford, go to our TMNmedia YouTube channel and watch the video on how to buy Bitcoin and also how to make money on Bitcoin, at least make 50% on Bitcoin. You're going to see all the link for the app, like the app I've been showing you. You're going to see the link there. The app is called Bitcoin Ticker app. Download the app. It's very useful. It's very wonderful. It's just about knowing how to use it. Now, any question, you guys should hit me with question. Bam! Throw me off course. Let me just be looking for the answer everywhere. That's what I want. I want one question that will get me busy and start looking for the solution everywhere. Because when you solve problem, oh boy, that's when you make money. Forget. Solving problem is where the money comes from. So guys, any question? Oaze, I don't know how to call this now. Oaze, Thank you. God bless you too. I hope you were blessed. I hope you got knowledge from this. Wow, I have only 10 seconds. Thank you guys. This has been wonderful. Now, I'm going to see you in the next episode on Thursday. It's going to be amazing. guess what? We're going to be going into the other part of this thing. And hey, sometimes you don't know what you guys are going to, what you guys have been receiving, others have not gotten it. So my name is Peter Noshaga. I will see you on Thursday. God bless you.